is time, speaking of taters, for the lion's share brought to you by BetMGM, and it is Tater Time on a Wednesday on C2C. Before I do the taters, do you want the bad news now or after the taters? When do you want it? When do you want the bad news from San Diego? You want it now? I guess I'll give it to you now. 3-run homer for Jake Cronenworth in the first inning. 3-0 Padres right out of the gate against the Buccos.
So I told the young gun that I was betting on Helen Keller today, and he looked at me and went, "Ooh." Like he doesn't have any faith in them anymore, that he thinks the Pirates lose every night now, permanently.
Yeah, not a good scene. Not a good start, that's for sure. We'll start the taters here on the lion's share. You know I usually don't like to go to these really chalky plays, like plus 200. Like I try to stay away from those, but I just can't tonight, Scotty, because your boy Shohei Ohtani, he's been red hot, but not only has he been red hot, he's 10 for 27 with 5 homers off of Frankie Montas in his career, who's starting for the Brewers tonight. He's obviously homered in back-to-back games in Milwaukee. Montas has allowed 16 home runs this year. We will go big fly with Shohei plus 2 bills to get things going.
Yeah, and he's hitting them every night now. And I'd also be interested in Mookie Betts again and Will Smith. There's so many guys. They're killing the Brewers, by the way. The first 2 games they killed them?
They have killed them. In fact, Will Smith, I believe now has, I think it's 5 homers against the Brewers this year. Remember, he had that 3-homer game against them out in L.A. He hit a homer last night against them. So Will Smith has been very hot against the Milwaukee pitching staff. So that's not a bad one to get involved with tonight either. Next, speaking of red hot, we said the Marlins, they're one of the worst teams in baseball. They did beat the Phillies last night. Do you realize how hot Burger Time has gotten, Scotty? He has homered in 4 straight games. He has 6 in the last week. He has the most home runs in baseball since the All-Star break. Plus 3 bills for Burger Time tonight against Phillips for the Phillies, who's allowed 6 homers in only 31 innings pitched. Burger Time plus 300.
Bacon Burger Time, the way he's been hitting it with cheese. I mean, this guy's every night now. I like this bet as well.
Got to have a little Burger Time. And look, I said Cabrera's been pitching well. You're getting some better numbers than usual on Schwarber and Harper tonight. Usually those guys are in the 2s and 3s. You're getting them in the 4s and 5s this evening. So if you want to take a shot against Cabrera, might be a night you get some good prices on some of the big films.
Why do you think that is? Because they're not hitting. So now they're 4 and 5 and
yeah. I think it's 2 things. They're in a slump right now, and Cabrera has 2 really good starts in a row where he hasn't allowed any homers. So I think that those 2 things combined get you there. But as we know with taters, it only takes one. It only takes one, and we can get some things going. Next, we played a clip from this guy earlier. He is also on the red-hot tear list right now. That is Vladdy Guerrero Jr. He is 3 for 6 in his career off of Tyler Anderson. He has 3 homers in the past week. He homered last night out in Anaheim. Anderson is a good gas can. He's allowed 17 home runs already this year. And plus 4 bills. He reached that 4 number for me. Plus 4 hundy for Vladdy tonight out in Anaheim.
I'm not going to question his bat right now, the way he's hitting. I mean, I know the streak's over, like you said, but another one last night. He's jacking home runs. He's seeing the ball. He's crushing it all over the place. I like that as well.
Next, it's very rare that I go to a guy that only has 3 home runs on the season, right? But it kind of worked for us last week with Real Muto, who had good numbers. Jake Fraley for the Reds tonight. 5 for 9 with 2 homers off of Kyle Gibson in his career. Now, he's only had 3 home runs this season, but he destroys Kyle Gibson. He's plus 525. Gibson gives up a lot of homers as well. Jake Fraley for a deep shot tonight, Scotty, with some good history.
I mean, Jake Fraley. I'm like, who in the hell is this? And watch, Carver High hits these bats like it's the craziest thing. I've never heard of the guy. And then he'll get him at 5 1/4. and he'll jack one tonight. Watch. He'll do it. This will be the guy that hits the home run. I'm not doubting anything he put up.
No, we cannot do that. That's for sure. All right, next, we're going to have to bypass the next one because there was a scratch for the Oakland lineup. Rooker not going tonight, Scotty, against David Peterson. So I'm not sure what's going on there. He would always be in the lineup against the lefty. I'm going to have to check that out as we investigate and we get to that game in a little bit. So
do
no
we go
Rooker.
with the Butler?
I was going to say we could go with the Butler, who, of course, is going to be leading off. My worry there would be lefty on lefty, where Peterson's a little strong. How about instead we go with J.J. Bleday, who homered last night and is getting a little bit of a hot bat recently. If I can quickly bring up, let's see how fast I am, Scotty, to get my BetMGM homer app up, or my app for BetMGM.
Tonight for the Mets. Somebody's got to hit a home run finally.
That
and
could
I
be
would
it.
Guess it'd be him or Alonso.
Bleday is plus 600 tonight. I kind of like that. Lindor plus 225. So that's I think Lindor is going to homer tonight. Viento's plus 300. So this guy Estes for the A's. Maybe we do go to the other side. I'm very upset that Rooker's not in the lineup tonight. So instead, we'll go to our big ball of the night, and that is in that National Oriole game where I think we are going to get a ton of runs tonight with these two guys on the mound, Hers and the Dean Kramer and Coffey. But I'm going to go a little deeper down the board, Scotty. This kid, James Wood, who the Nationals called up about a month ago now, month and a half, he's really starting to find himself. He homered the other day. He's been destroying right-handed pitching. He's hitting third tonight, of course, again against the Orioles, and Kramer gives up a lot of bombs. Plus 7 bills for the big kid, James Wood, tonight down in Baltimore.
7-1 if he jacks one. I'm rooting for him. Not only that, I bet on him, right? I bet on the Nats again. Yeah. So give me Wood. I like it.
There you go. And I like a lot of guys in that game. I'm not going to lie to you. I think that Mountcastle from the right side against DJ Hers is a nice play. Santander, they moved him down, I guess, because with the lefty going, is hitting fifth tonight. I think you're going to get a lot of taters there. So there you go, Scotty, for tonight. Burger Time, Ohtani, Vlad, Jake Fraley, James Wood to get us going, and plenty of guys on the Mets against Estes in the Met game. The Lion's Share brought to you by BetMGM.
Can we get a Raleigh? Can we get a Judge? Can we get a Olsen? Or I like Murphy
too,
tonight.
I like Cal Raleigh tonight, too. I think we could add Cal Raleigh there in Detroit. That's not a bad one.